Hello, lovely people. Welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge, and it's time to go and grab your pens and your pencils and your school books and your lunch money and all that kind of stuff, because we are once again going back to school as we play some more Academia School Simulator. I am very excited that this is back. I have missed Academia. Oh, it's lovely to be back seeing all this stuff again. So we're going to have a full series. Now, why have we come back to Academia? Two reasons, really. Number one, it is the most requested game that I get on the channel currently. Lots and lots of people ask me very, very many times when Academia is coming back, if it's coming back and all that kind of stuff. So do you know what? Given that it's popular and given that it is a delight to play, I thought, yeah, let's come back. Let's go back to Academia. And secondly, it's been updated quite a lot since we last saw it, because this series, the previous series we did of, I suppose, season 1 now, ended in August 2018, which is over 6 months ago. And in that over 6 months, they've been very, very busy. The devs of Academia have added quite a lot of bits in. There's like a whole research tree thing now, so you don't start with everything unlocked, like cleaners and counsellors and all that lot. You have to kind of unlock these things via the principal's office, and it takes time. So we have to kind of try and narrow down what we want in the game and all that kind of stuff. We don't just get everything from the off. We have to kind of pick and choose what we would like to see first, which is very interesting. And then they've added in sort of stuff like relationships between the students. So, you know, students might have friends, or they might have fallings out, or they might have crushes. And if they get rejected by their crush, they're then going to be a bit sad for the rest of the day and all that kind of stuff. It sounds very, very intriguing. And I'm just delighted to be back. Look at it. It looks so lovely. So let's just get on with it, shall we? Let's start a new game. And here we go. So we get to customize our schools. We get to pick a name and a motto and sort the badge out. And then over here is all the difficulty settings. Now, there are a few of these that are shiny and new from the last time we played. And there is this. This is really lovely. This is a very nice addition. You get to choose the student uniform that you want the students to wear in your school, which is very exciting. There's 10 of them. I think there's a few more on the Steam Workshop thing as well, if you want to go grab some more. We'll look at that in a moment. Let's do all this stuff first. So, number one, school name is Kent Lake. No, it's not going to be Kent Lake. Kent Lake sounds like someone who wants to sell me some insurance. So no, let's call it Geek Cupboard Academy. Now you might be thinking, hang on a minute. Oh, I know if I spell it right. There we go. Geek Cupboard Academy. That was the name of the school in the previous series that we did for Academia. But I'm going to reason it like this, in that school is still there. It's still there. It's still teaching students. They're still getting their grades, or not getting their grades as it was at the end of that particular series. They're still all being ill and queuing up in the head's office because they've all been, really naughty children. And it's still there. It's still doing its stuff. And this is just another Geek Cupboard Academy opening up somewhere else in the world, teaching some different children. It's like a sort of an academy franchise, if you like. So this is another one of the Geek Cupboard Academies that's opening up. I'm going to reason it like that, and I just think Geek Cupboard Academy sounds very, very good. Right, school motto, Postera Crescam Laudi. I don't know what any of that means. Okay, let's call it something better than that. Let's call it something to do with T. Fancius et... because that's Latin. Et is Latin, I think, for something. I don't know. Fancius et Bruius. Fancius... Oh, no, not an enter. Fancius et Bruius. So, in the UK, if you said, do you fancy a brew? That means, would you like me to make some tea? Because you brew tea. So, Fancius et Bruius is clearly the Latin. It's very obviously the Latin for fancy a brew. So, I quite like that. So, that's sort of to do with tea. And now we get to pick the logo. What have they got thus far? This is a very weird logo. They've got yellow with yellow. The primary and secondary are the same colour. Let's sort that out first. So we kind of want blues and yellows. So blues and yellows. How about, we had that last time, didn't we? How about we have blue on this one, have blue there, and then have yellow as that one? That looks awful. That looks terrible. No, let's not have that. Let's have some completely different colours then. How about blue? Oh, no, should we just go stick with what we know? Yeah, the yellow just looks awful. Blue and blue? Blue and... Is there an orange? Blue and yellow. Blue and orange. That looks quite nice. I like that. Let's stick with that. We'll have blue and orange. And they've got this is a really weird kind of logo here. So they've got some crossed keys. That's sort of fine. They've got a kind of, well, it's a raven. And then up here, there's an onion. And just here, there's a bulb of garlic. The bulbs of garlic and onions feature predominantly on sort of school crests. I wouldn't have thought they would be a really important feature, but okay, fine, there they are. Right, I think there is something, or heart's quite nice. I wonder if we can find something that looks like a teapot or a cup of tea or something like that. They've got bananas, they've got a badger. Surely they must have a cup. They've got apples, faces. There must be a cup somewhere, or a mug, or something. Something, maybe even if it's just coffee, I'll accept it. Okay, there's a soda. I mean, that's a drink at least. Come on, come on, come on. Pizza, pineapple. There must be a cup somewhere. Come on, come on. No, no. Oh, hang on. What was that? A lantern. It sort of looks like a teapot with a fire coming out of it, but that's fine. Maybe that's, it's steam. It's very hot tea. Is there not a cup? No, there's not, because we've gone back to the heart. Oh, really? Okay, well, hang on. What was that then? Let's have the lantern. Is that, where's the raven? So let's have 2 lanterns like that. And then the other 2 can be hearts. And then it can be, we're loving the tea. There we go. A heart and just an onion. It's just so weird. You could put it as 4 onions if you like. What kind of weird thing would that be? Right, so let's go through and find ourselves the heart on this one. So it's going to be around here. So there we go, look. They sort of look like teapots. That's kind of my logic. And we love the teapots. Well, we love the tea and the teapot. So yeah, the hearts are for the love for the tea. There we go. That'll do. Right. And now over to the difficulty settings. So I believe you can just set them as sort of a standard thing. So you can go, right, it's normal. There you go, normal difficulty, and it gives you this default set of options. We're going to sort of fiddle about with this. So you can now set whether you would like it to be an all-girls school, an all-boys school, or a kind of co-ed school, I think it calls it. Yep, co-ed. We'll have co-ed. That's fine. I think that makes it slightly more realistic. Money. We can start with 25 grand, 10 grand, or 50 grand. Let's start with 25 grand. Let's go down the middle. And durability. Now, we did see this when we played our last one. We did see this. This is how often things break, and how often the builders need to come in and whack things with hammers to fix things again. So obviously if it's regular durability, that's kind of standard. If things are sturdy, they will break less. And if things are weak, they will break more. I think let's put it on regular, absolutely. Right, delinquency. So now you can see how naughty they are, so they can be calm, angelic, or devilish. Calm is down the middle, we'll do that. Health is healthy, robust, or sickly. Okay, no, let's just have healthy. That's normal again. And then littering, we've got normal, tidy, or messy. So we'll have normal. So we're just going for a normal playthrough, a nice standard playthrough, because I just want to see what's changed and just have a bit of fun with it. And now we come to this. And this looks really good. So if we just go to number 1, actually, there we go. So let's go to number 1. So you've got the original sort of student uniform that they could have. I think this was in the game that we saw. And then they've added loads more. So you can get Japanese. So, he's wearing black with sort of golden buttons on. And that's black with gold buttons and a blue sort of neck thing she's got on. Here, the United Kingdom. I mean, I don't know where they've got this from. This is where I'm from. I never wore anything like this to school. But okay, there you go. So you have to dress up like that, like some sort of Victorian ghost. Then you've got prisoners, which is brilliant. Obviously, they look more or less the same. They're just sort of yellow sort of jumpsuit type things. Then you've got military academy, which I like the idea that they've put that in. You've got Malaysia. Looks very sort of pretty. Got sort of different colours, green and white, and then a blue thing there. China, they look very much the same, blue and white, and they've got a little sort of bow tie type thing on. Philippines looks good. I like that. I like the sort of the girl outfit for the Philippines. That little sort of green skirt. I can't see what that is on there. Can't make out what that is, but okay. And then you've got Russia. So it looks like they're wearing a tie. That's very formal. And the girl is wearing some sort of like an apron, like a pinafore almost. Okay, fine. And then we've got casual, where it seems to be you can wear whatever you like. So look, he's just got on, I don't know, a tank top and some trousers or something. And she's wearing a medallion and a little skirt or something. I don't know. Whatever. It's all casual. It's all cool. And I think that's what we're going to go for. I like the idea of this. It just being a casual place to go. We're all going to be drinking tea. We're all going to be doing the learning. It's casual. It's fun. We've got hearts on our thing. It's all, peace and love, and all that kind of stuff. So I think let's go for that. A normal game of the Geek Cupboard Academy. Fancius et Bruius. 2 hearts, 2 teapots. It says lantern. Overlook that. Teapots, 2 teapots. Casual uniform. I think we are ready. So let's play. And here we go. We are back, and I've turned the tutorial off because I think we know enough about how academia works to kind of get the idea. But there are new things. Look up here. There's current research. So we don't have any research underway at the moment because you need a principal's office. So the principal now actually serves a purpose rather than just being a room where the children go to get told off a bit. They also now do some research, which is very exciting. I like that. Now there's a motivation bar. I don't know what that's showing across the top just there. Is that just a generic sort of motivation thing? But then you can see how many students are in each year and how many seats there are and all that kind of stuff at a glance, which is really useful. You can see a breakdown of the teachers and what the departments are made of. So, it's just got lots of sort of regular improvements in that just make it a lot easier to use, which is very, very good. So we need to build something. And also, one of the other changes they made is that before, all the students came in, I think everybody, students and teachers, all came in from this side. So everyone just kind of poured in from the east, if you like, this end of the road. Now they come in from both ends, which is jolly exciting as well. So, they've just made it, they've just sort of tied off a few of those little sort of weird things. But again, it still is early access. It's in early access still. So, we have to still expect there to be a little few bits and bobs not quite right. So let's start building, shall we? Let's make ourselves a sort of a front of the school. Now, I do want to do this in the middle because the delivery and the garbage bits are not actually central. I think here's sort of about the middle. That sort of looks like the middle to me. Middle of the screen. Actually, that looks like it's in the middle, doesn't it? So if we can get that more or less in the middle of the screen. Yeah, so that's the edge just there where that little bush is. And that's the edge over there. So, yeah, so just about there. So, yeah, so the middle, I would say, using that crest just there, is near where these clumps of things are, just here. So we want to remove those and put a door in somewhere, but we are going to have it going forward. We're going to have a little sort of path walkway thing, because outside we can do some of the little to-do list things and put, fountains and statues and what have you. So I think it's around here. So let us build some of this it's all back. Yay. I remember this. This is lovely. Okay. So paved floor or gravel floor. And then we haven't got any of the floor things unlocked. But look, there's all different things. There's different trees and stuff you can put in now. But some of them are locked away. We have not got those unlocked. So the hydrangeas we cannot put down because we need to research landscape architect. Okay. However, we can have pave a floor, which is exciting. So, in fact, first thing we need to do is get a door. So the main entrance is 200. Let's put the main entrance... let's put it sort of level with the top of those. So let's put it there. I think that looks good for the main entrance. And we've started building our school. Now, we do need to be a bit wary of our monies because we've only got 24,800. So we just can't go completely mad and spend all our monies. Okay, right. Outdoors, get some paver floor. Put that down to there, like so. So that looks very pretty. And then what we'll do is we'll sort of stagger this out like that. We'll do that like that. So it's got a nice sort of graduated sort of way in. And then we'll put nice trees and stuff in there if we have money left. But I'm not going to blow all the money on that just yet. Okay, walls. Oh, now we do not have many walls at all. Now before we could pick all these different things. Come on, we could pick blue walls and green walls and, I don't know, mauve walls and everything. But no, we cannot anymore. Okay. Interesting. Well, I mean, bricks are good for a building. Brick walls are kind of a standard thing, really, aren't they? They're a good old go-to bricks. So let's put that up to there and that up to there. And then I think let's get ourselves the principal's office in and we can have a look at the research thing. So if we build the principal's office, and maybe we have it here. Maybe... if we have our corridors, right, blueprints. Oh, the blueprinting thing is brilliant. So yeah, if we have ourselves like a sort of a wall going across like that, and a wall going to there and to there, and then we can have a classroom here. In fact, yeah, we could. How about we do that? Let's try and build 4 classrooms along this side, like sort of this maybe. So we have a classroom there. And a classroom, how wide is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, beautiful. Like that. So like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down and across. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then extra one for the actual wall. Like that. So that gives us, as it stands right now, 4 classrooms. Which means we can get 4 lots of students of different ages in. Which is nice. We'll finish that off there. We'll cap that off down there. And so we can put carpets in and everything. So I'm trying to make sure we can afford all this stuff, because otherwise we'll have no floors again. And that was a bit bad last time because, yeah, the students got all dirty and unhygienic and stuff because they were trudging about on mud, essentially. We're learning in squalor. And then how about at the end of here, we could put the principal's office. So you walk in and the first thing you see is the terrifying sight of the principal's office, basically saying behave. So if we do that, look, and then just have the principal's office doesn't need to be big, I don't think. I think the principal's office can just be sort of that big. And then we could put some more rooms here if you like. And then we could put, I don't know, the canteen over here and stuff. But I think that's a little way off yet. I don't even think we've unlocked canteen stuff yet. I don't even think we've got that far. So build brick walls. Let's go and just put all the brick walls in place. And then we need to put the doors in, because I remember how academia works. Now, maybe they've sorted out the pathing of the builders, but the builders did like to kind of lock themselves out or in of different places when there weren't doors, because the builders are a bit silly. So let's get us some doors, and we shall have a door. How about on that side? So we'll flip it around. Yeah, so the door is on the outside, and then we'll put doors for here on. Yes, the doors are on the outside going in. So we'll have a door on the edge for there, and then on that side for there and there. Okay, so now we've got doors and walls planned. How about floors? What have we got for flooring? We've got concrete tiles, bathroom tiles, and kitchen tiles. Is there anything else unlocked? Oh, thank goodness. Right, I was going to say, oh my goodness me. There's nothing unlocked. Wood panels, diagonal floors, pinwheels. Well, hang on. Right, wood panels. Surely the principal is going to want some fancy flooring. Wooden, that's good for an office. That's kind of fancy pants, isn't it? The generic floor around here. Have we got any carpet? Oh, carpets. Right, let's see what carpets are unlocked. Entirely no carpets. Okay. Interesting. No carpets unlocked at all. Okay, maybe that's something we need to think about. Okay, what we're going to put into the actual classrooms then? This diagonal flooring stuff? That'll be okay, won't it? It's 20 per tile, but that's fine. We'll do that. We'll put that in. Oh, it's quite expensive. It's 600 each time. We're running out of monies already, and we need to employ teachers and stuff. Okay, right. I think come out of that for now. Let's move time on. The deliveries will arrive, and the builders can go and do the building. So right now, is it still speeding on? Yep, lovely. Right, so they can get building. They can put some floors and stuff in. In the meantime, we will zone that out as... Is it a special room? No. What did it come up as? Admin. That's it. It's an office, isn't it? So we'll zone that out as an office, which then means we need to put in some office-based thingamajiggers. So we'll drop in... Whoa, that zoomed in quick. Wow. Let's put that in the middle. So it can go straight into the middle. In fact, no, do you want to put it right there in front of the door? So you come in and then there's the principal sitting there looking cross at you. Or whatever, you know, I don't know. They might not be cross. And then we'll put the fax in and the filing cabinet, which I believe they need to actually make that a legitimate office. Okay, so they are getting on with it. Oh, the builders are doing a good job. And look, we've got a little school already. It's sort of taken shape. It's very exciting. Right, once that's done, okay, back to normal speed. Let's get ourselves a principal. Let's put a principal into here. So we still need a filing cabinet and a fax. So at the minute, nothing is going to be happening because that is not a legitimate principal's office. Who is the principal? What's your name? Can we find out? Where are you? Can we click on you? Just there. Oh no, hang on a minute. Principal. Leonard Musker. Hello, Leonard. How the devil are you? Can we see teacher, like a teacher list? Probably, actually, I bet we can't see much about the head. Because, yeah, you see the individual teachers, but maybe the head just sort of sits there. So you're called, what are you called again? Leonard. Okay, Leonard, you're getting 555 a day. We could possibly do with some money. Now, there is a button here for bank loan, but we must have an accountant's office. Oh, my goodness me. We're down to $1,500 already. Can you please put those things in? Let's just speed time on. Just hurry time on. Absolutely. Now, we've got nothing in these offices, which is what's worrying me. Right. We've unlocked the basic education grant. That is fortunate. because we were a little bit shy of the money. And now there is all sorts of research available. So we can go into here and look, there's a whole research tree. So we have to pick what we want to get first. And there's so much stuff. So as well as giving you stuff, as well as just saying, you know what, that's it. Yeah, you have to have this unlocked for you to have like the nice carpets and stuff. Also, it gives you bonuses. So look, there is dishwashing mastery. Makes your cooks wash dishes faster. Dishwashing speed is increased. That's faster cooks. They move quicker. This allows you to do the monitor routing. So before, that was just a sort of standard thing that we got. Now you have to unlock it. In fact, monitors are not even unlocked from the start. You have to research that. So, yeah, there's a lot that we need to do. Like science labs aren't in by default. There's so much stuff. And there's a word there that I don't even know what that means. Calisthenics. I have never seen that before in my life. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Now stretch. Oh, that unlocks the field. So that's like a sort of physical exercise sort of thing. Coming down here to cleaning. That might be important. School design unlocks like fences and walls and things. Human resources unlocks find more button in the teacher hiring. Oh my goodness me, they really have sort of locked down on lots of things. Teacher training. Teachers are trained for larger class and get a +5 teaching bonus. It costs 10 grand. Ouch. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff locked behind everything else. I think we need to get basic facilities first. It kind of makes sense. The clue is in the name. Basic facilities. It's going to cost us 1,000. We have now got 11.5 grand, thankfully. So let's get that done. We'll work on that. Thank you very much. So the principal now has a job to do. They need to go and do something. And then we still need carpets. We still need some sort of flooring. Also, classroomy things. Let's zone these out then. So as classrooms. So the freshmen can go just there. Sophomores can go there. Juniors can go there. And seniors can go just there. And now they need all the stuff to go into those rooms. So objects, classrooms. Okay. So office table. Now I'm not going to make the same mistake that I did last time and not really understand like where the chair goes. Because now I know where the chair goes. It goes where the little person is just there. So we'll put those into there and those into that side. So, you know, that's in the far corner from the door. The chairs then go there, look, because it's saying, look, there you go. That's where the person needs to go. So they can sit there on the chair. The chalkboard presumably goes into the corners like so. No, they don't. That's the wrong way around. Hang on, turn it round. There we go. That's a better use of the chalkboard, being the right way round. And then chairs. Now, how many students can we fit in? We could, in theory, fit 12 in. Now, when I did this, a lot of people that have watched it have gone, oh my goodness me, give them a gap in between there. But in terms of in-game, it makes no difference. They do not care if there is a gap between these or not. And, you know, they can fit behind them. They can sort of fit around. So we've got 12 students in each class. I think that's all we can sort of master right now. Now, what I don't know is, what I'm not entirely sure about is, does this continue now? If I leave this going, obviously there's nobody in. It's year 0, day 1. So, you know, because it's the build phase. We've not actually got any students in. But yeah, they are still researching the basic facilities. Okay. Right. I was going to say, even though they're not at their desk, but they are now. Hello. Right. Get typing. What's on your desk? You've got a computer. Oh, put it on the floor, for goodness sake. You've got books. You've got an apple. To be fair, though, lots of people say, oh, you bought a teacher an apple. There's no students. You must have bought that yourself to make yourself feel important. A little sign, presumably with your name on it. I bet your name's on the door anyway. So you're doing paperwork, which I think is probably meaning you're doing some of this stuff. So you're getting the research done. Let's just get the classrooms in as well. Now, basic facilities will be done momentarily. There we go. Basic facilities is complete, and that's unlocked social skills, dishwashing mastery, and student discipline. So do we want to get something else right now, or do we just want to leave it and get some students in? Now, see, this kind of strikes me as a good idea. Cleaning. Cleaning is surely an important thing. How do we get sort of food? How do we get the sort of vending machines and things? Oh, no, they're here. They're just here. They're unlocked already, or they were unlocked via basic facilities. I do not know. Unlocked male toilet, female toilet, gender neutral toilet, kitchen and cafeteria. Okay, so I don't know if they were just there from the start or not. But whatever the case, let's get ourselves a vending machine in. It's 300 monies, but I think we might need one of those at least. And possibly a water fountain as well. Now, I am a little bit sort of apprehensive about putting so much water stuff in because I know how much it costs in this game. But let's put one of those right next to the vending machine. And then at least we've got somewhere, albeit a bit rubbish, but yeah, the children can have a drink and they can buy some sort of food. So I don't think we'll be able to get a canteen in straight away. I do not think that's possible because we also need some toilet facilities. We need somewhere to go to the loo, and that's not going to happen. That's not going to be free. We're going to have to spend money on that. So I don't think we'll have enough money for toilets and also a cafeteria, canteen, whatever it's called in this. So yeah, I think that might have to do. Maybe we'll put one over there if we're feeling particularly flush. There are other new objects as well. There's other exciting things. There's like a trophy case, which I might put in because I kind of like the idea of it. But yeah, you can just put in this big trophy case and it just sort of sits there and looks impressive. Do you know what? Should we have that at the end of the thing? Should we have that at the end of the main hallway as you walk in? Just a great big trophy case. It is a little bit intrusive, isn't it? It is sticking out into the corridor a bit. I imagine that will make travelling through the corridor a little bit of a pain. Let's not put that in right now. Let's keep our money. Let's not put in fancy things right now. There's some extra bits. I swear there was something else as well. So there's another extra thing. Oh, hand sanitizers. How good's that? Oh, actually, do you know what? Let's put a hand sanitizer next to the thing as well. Let's put a hand sanitizer on the wall just there as well. I like the idea of that. So yeah, if I put that in the right way around. Yes, I have. So yeah, little hand sanitizers. I like that idea. So that'll, help keep them clean. Now, I think we do need to put in toilets. We can zone toilets now, right? Yeah, so we can have female toilets and male toilets. Okay, let's do that then. And then I think we might have to open up and get some people in because otherwise, nothing will ever happen. So walls, brick walls. We will have the toilets along here, I think. So we want a brick wall going out to there, say. We don't need a lot of toilets right now. We don't need loads of space in these. So if we have, let's say, that's only 4, isn't it? So we could have 3, we could have 2 cubicles and 2 cubicles and a sink and something else. That would do for now, wouldn't it? I think for now, keep it minimal. We've not got much money. We can always come back and change all this. So the door can go in just there and the door can go in just there. Then we will get flooring and I think we can have, bathroom tiles. Splendid. We'll do that. We'll put that into there, that into there. Our money is coming tumbling down. We need to make sure that we can at least get something in these toilets. Yeah, it's going to be prohibitively expensive because these things are costly. 400 for a toilet cubicle. Okay, let's put a toilet cubicle in each for now and then a sink at the end. And that might be currently it because we're going to run out of money. So you've got 1 cubicle and 1 sink. Enjoy yourselves. And do you know what? Because I'm nice, let's put a couple of hand sanitizers on the outside. There we go. That's 300 minutes I just spent on you kids. So good. That's all in. Right, come out of that. So the builders need to get building that. So let's push time on. Also, we can erase all that blueprint stuff we did, can't we? Boom, away it goes. Right, builders are busy. Oh no, the builders aren't busy. The builders have cleared off. The builders are doing. Okay, they haven't improved the way the builders work. Then the builders will run around erratically like ants that have found a jam sandwich nearby. Okay, come on. What's wrong with these? Why put the doors in? Come on, builders, work properly. Do things in a structured, lovely, ordered sort of way. Freshman zone can create 5 zones in 1 school. What does that do? Ooh! Oh, look at this. We can apply for the basic education grant. Yes, please. Hooray! Right, we can hire some teachers. That's probably a good thing. Right. Accounting. Now, this was a thing that wasn't in the last one either. Snack time is 4 vending machines. We could easily do that. Hiring teachers is probably a bit more important. So let's go for this, shall we? Let's hire ourselves some teachers. Let's go and do that thing. So we need to get some teachers on board. This also does mean that with that extra money, we've got 32 grand. We should be able to actually populate these a bit more. So let's just do that like that. We'll have three toilets in each and 1 sink. That should be fine. And we will zone that out as female loo and that out as the male loo. Hurrah! Right, okay. So that's all in. It's looking lovely. I noticed there is one floor tile that is not been done. Did I mess something up there? Why is that like that? Why is there not a completed thing? Which one did we have? We had it was the wood panel floor. Why have they missed that out? I don't know. That's probably me. I've probably done something stupid there. Also, can we now unlock the floors then? Where's floors? Fancy floors. So it costs £2 to get school design. Fancy floors. So yeah, unlock carpet, brick floor. Yeah, we want carpets. So if we click that, no, we can't click that. It doesn't sort of queue it up. So we need school design first for £2. Okay. We also need some teachers. So let's have a look then. Let's hire ourselves some teachers. Now, normally you'd go for the really good teachers, but these guys are going to be expensive. Here's a signing bonus of 8,200. We've only got 29 grand. We can't afford you. So we could have one superstar teacher, so like you're really good at maths, or do we pick one of these guys? 9,200. You're the language expert, Ryan Sumo again, and Madeline Oi, and Hypatia, who looks like some sort of like Greek or Roman person, Antonio Luna, very good at PE and all that kind of stuff. So we might just need to take one of these, but then how good are the other ones? 3,800. We can't really afford we can't afford 6 teachers. We simply can't afford 6 teachers. So we might have to open without a full complement of teachers and then get the students in and then hire the teachers as we go. That is not the best way around to do things, is it? Because we just haven't got enough money. We just don't have the cash. When that gets finished, what do we get? Oh, yeah, there we go. A day's gone by. So we will get another £5 when we do that. But yeah, now we can't do any of these other things either. We might just have to possibly open the school. We might need to open the school. We'll put carpets in as we go. It's all fine. We've done it again. We've got a school with no carpets. It's history repeating itself. But I don't think we've got enough money. I genuinely don't think we have enough cash in order to get that done. So yeah, I think we need to maybe get ourselves, unless we go for the bank loan, get ourselves an accountant's office in, which then will let us have a bank loan. Do I not need to research accountants, though? They're a thing to research. Money manager. It always pays to keep an eye on your expenses. Unlocks accountant, finances panel, and bank loans. Yeah, so I have to unlock that as well, and that's going to cost a bit more money. Okay. Admissions. Let's press that button and see what we can do. Right, incoming. Let's do this. Let's get a full complement of kids in, shall we? Oh, hang on. There's interested. Oh, no, hang on. I've only got seats for 12. Wait there. 12. 12 makes it go red. Why is that? It's just full. Is that what that means? It's like, oh, it's full to capacity. Okay, right. You go up to 12 as well. You go up to 12 as well. Because that gives us the monies. It gives us 5,760 a day and £9,000. So we'll have 48 kids. That's okay. We've got 48 seats. I mean, there are 3 more of each year interested, but I don't know if we can fit them in. We could put another row of seats across the front, but then that will increase that even more. And it's gone red. It's gone red just there. Oh, we've done that research. Okay, right. Pause time. Oh, hang on a minute. It doesn't allow me to do that. Pause time a second. Okay, so we've got all those different research things done. I think we need to get the bank loan. I don't think we can do this without a bank loan. We cannot get 6 teachers in without taking out a loan. So we need to build ourselves an accountant's office. So that accountant can sit next to the principal. This can be the boring bit where the boring kind of grown-up officey nonsense can happen. So an accountant's office, I guess, is just a regular admin room. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's just an office. And then there is a particular person, is there? An accountant. Okay, so now we need to go from there. Where was it? Money manager. Yeah, so now we need that. What's an outlet store? Buying directly from the manufacturer gets you a discount. All objects cost 10% less. Oh, that's well worth getting early on, isn't it? Oh, water rationing. Oh, yes, water is a precious resource. So make sure everyone knows it. Decrease water cost of all objects by 20%. Water in this game is very expensive. They are going to be important things to get fairly early on. Because, you know, the earlier you get those, the more money you're going to save in the long run as you build everything. That's quite good. Hypnotherapy. Decrease therapy time by 20%. Look into my eyes. Not around the eyes. Look into the eyes. Okay. Right, so we've got that. We'll get money manager, and we shall get them a little office sorted. Now, I don't know what they need in that particular office, but I'm hoping it can fit into a relatively small space. So let's just build again. We'll get a door. We'll put the door just there. That's fine. And then we'll get some walls, a brick wall, and we'll put it like that. So it can just be a relatively small office. It can be 3 by 4, and it needs a floor, which will be fine. I'm tempted to put a concrete. Just slap a load of concrete down. But no, let's give you the wood paneling because I'm nice like that. Okay, and then we'll zone that out as an office, which I imagine is what we're going to need. And then I imagine we just put an accountant in it and it turns it into an accountant's office. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. So go to the office. Let's move time on, actually. Let's get the builders doing stuff whilst I'm here sort of placing all these things. So office, we'll put an admin sort of table down, and then we'll see what we actually need with that, because I don't know if they need all the other bump. I don't know if they need a fax and all that. But let's drop that in. No, it does need one, doesn't it? Just to be an office. So it needs a fax from ye olden times. Ask your parents, kids, if you don't know what a fax is. They're very, very old. Even I haven't seen one in many, many years, and I am an old man. Right, move time on, get this done. So that needs to be done first. We've created 10 zones in one school. Have we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There is a... Oh, no. There's delivering garbage. Of course there is. Yes, of course there is. Okay, money manager. Come on, give us the money. Show me the monies. So it's taking 2 in-game hours, look. Which I quite like, actually. It's actually, in-game time is passing while they're doing that. So it's showing they're doing some stuff. Right, outlet store research available. Money manager research is complete. So now we can go to staff. We can get ourselves an accountant. We can put the accountant... I don't know if the accountant can get to their desk. That might be an oversight on my part. Okay, right, hang on. Put the accountant just there. Can they get to their desk? Oh, they can. They can just sort of climb over it. It's fine. They slide over the desk. It's all fine. They like doing that. They're a big fan of action films. They like sliding over the desk. It's all good. So now we should be able to get a bank loan. Now, how much do we take out? 10 grand, 25 grand, 50 grand, 75 grand, or 100 grand. That's ridiculous. So I think if we take a look at the teachers thingy, staff, teachers, let's say we want to get some half decent teachers in. I mean, even you have a signing bonus of 3,800. So let's call it 4 grand because I can do that in my head. So 4 grand, and we need 6 teachers, 1 for each of these. So even if we were able to get our hands on at least, hang on a minute, I want to pause it. Hang on, pause. Even if we were able to get our hands on just 6 of the 1 sort of ranked teachers here, and there aren't 6, so we can't do that. But even if that were true, we would have to shell out 4 times 6, so about 24 grand on the signing bonuses, just about, maybe about 23 grand or something. So we can't even afford that right now. And then they also have a salary per day as well, so 422 per day. So how much are we getting from the admissions? We're getting 5,880 per day. So that's how much money we're making. So then how much are the teachers going to cost? If yours, let's say if we get, I'm going to get 1 superstar teacher, I think. They can be really good at, say, languages. I don't know who Ryan Sumo is. But yeah, let's get you in. So you're going to cost 1,000 a day. That's very expensive. Maybe we don't get you in. And look at that. That's 400 quid a day we're saving. But our school is not going to be quite as good. Okay, right. We need to make some tough calls here. How about then? Language. 79 out of 100. Yoshi View. Okay. It sounds like a place in the world of Mario. So Yoshi View. Let's hire you for 6,300. And I believe you're going to the pool. I don't think it puts you straight in, does it? I think it does put you in there, does it? Are you in the language department? Oh, well, that's convenient because that's your thing. So we've got a language teacher. Now, Alex Justinian is a history teacher. You're a science teacher. You're a math teacher. You've got 77. You're quite good. You've got 75 in science, 73. How about then we get you into the math thing? So 6 grand to get you in. And now we can get 1 more teacher before we run out of money entirely. which is bad. Christy mutters. Maybe she should speak clearer. See what I did there? Right. History, 74. Or do we go for a slightly better person for some of these? Like, yeah, up here, and you're very expensive. You, history, 83. Or just there, art, 83. Why don't we get... Should we treat ourselves to a couple of very good people? We'll have you for 8,300 as our art person. So Philip Hammersky, who I remember the name of before. I think he's been in it before. And now we need a science, a history, and a PE person. And we've got 912 money. So we're broke, essentially, right now. So off we go, cap in hand to the bank. Probably 50 grand might be useful, but it's going to cost us £1,000 a day. So as well as paying the rates of all of our teachers and obviously the principal and the accountant, we've then got to pay back £1,000 a day on top of that. Yeah, this could be expensive, couldn't it? This could be quite costly. We need to get more students in, possibly. We could just eke out those extra 3 desks. Maybe we can do that. Can we afford that? Objects. Classroom. Student chairs. 3 more students were interested. Who am I to deny the students education, eh? Who am I to say that they can't come and learn? So yes, my funds are running painfully low. I am aware of this. Yep. And do you know what? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so with the 15 students now crammed into the classrooms like sardines in a tin, we're going to get 7,200 a day. So do we have a finances screen? So we're going to spend 4.5 grand and we're going to get in 7,200. That does not leave much room, does it? That doesn't leave a lot of room. So if we took out, say, a 25k bank... Oh, we need to take out 50, though, because we can't afford 3 more teachers, can we? How much do the teachers cost again? Let's take another look. Teachers. So if we wanted to get Rudolph... Oh, we've already got a language person. Have we got a history person? No. If we want to get you in, that's another 6 grand signing bonus. So that will be... 3 of those might be about 18 grand. But I do want to get a good person in. I want to get at least 1 superstar teacher in. Like you. I want to get Luke Morley in. So that's 8, 16, 24. I think we might be all right with the 25 grand. And then open and then try and get some money. Let's see if this works. Let's have this. It's 500 a day, so it's sort of affordable. The interest is 10%. Good grief. But yeah, let's take that out then. Right, we've employed a finance person. We're immediately going to the bank. Brilliant. Right, teachers. Let's get... who was it? You, Antonia Likens. We need a PE person. We definitely need somebody for PE. You're a science person. You'll probably do for science. Christy Mutters. You might have to go and do the science. Because I don't think there's anyone else who's able to... Oh, no, hang on. No, you're better. Eve Dizel is better. You pay... Oh, you want a little tiny bit more money, but I'm absolutely fine with that. So you go and do the science. Lovely. So we've got history and PE. Okay. Who can we have for these? Do we have a superstar person for one of these? 9,200. Have we got a history person? We've got a PE person. Have we got a history person? Math and PE. No, okay. Well, if anyone had to come and do some nice stuff, I think let's get Medraut Stowe just because of his beard and his moustache. He looks brilliant. He can join us. 9,300 bonus. So it'll be just under 10 grand. He's going to cost £1,000 a day, but he will probably get us some very, very good results. I feel as though I'm really going to struggle with money on this. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll hire you in. You can be our superstar teacher. And then we need a history teacher. Literally anybody. Anybody who's read a history book will do the job. Somebody, 58, 74, 6 grand. Yeah, you'll do. Into the history department with you, Antonia Likens. Antonia? Okay, fine. Antonia's got a good beard on her by the look of it, but that's fine. Anyone else doing history? Anybody else? You've got 73. You've got 74. You're 6'1". You're 6... Oh, yeah, you're better. Alex Justian, sorry, but we're going for Antonia Likens in the history department. Okay. Now, fortunately, I think... that means that we've completed one of those things, doesn't it? It means we've completed a goal. So we get some money back for that, which is nice, which is good. So, okay, no man is an island. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Now, yeah, these things, school cleaning isn't even unlocked from the start. You have to research it. You have to research how to clean a school. Snack time we could probably do quite easily. So let's get that done. And we need to place 4 vending machines. Well, we've got 1 down anyway. So if we move time on, they can come and place those things. We'll put down some more vending machines. If I can find where they are. They were at the end, weren't they? Just there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like so. So get them in. We'll get the money for those. Although I think it just pays off the vending machines we've just put in, I think. But there we go. So it's giving us prestige and stuff. And now we've got accounting. Oh, hang on. We can get that. That's done. We can get that for free. So that's quite nice. So we've got that sorted. Nomads and Island nutritional needs. Oh, that's to do with cafeterias. We have got 14 grand though, which is quite nice. I think let's start the school year. Let's do this, shall we? Let's open up and we'll see how we do. Now, it is going to be a bit of a mess. And also we've got no carpets. But we can't afford all these things. School cleaning costs 3 grand. It's very expensive. Which one of these can we do next? Research school cleaning, hire janitors and place trash cans. How about we do that and then we research this? So we get this underway. We get school cleaning underway using the money that we've got for it. Okay, I am happy that we open up the school now. I think that's what we should do. Or do we want to get the floor sorted? You know what? Let's put something down on the floor. Whatever. I mean, carpets would be ideal, but then we've got to replace them all, and then it's expensive. Do you know what? No, we'll do that as soon as we get some monies. Okay, I think let's start the school year. Here we go. Let's just see how we get on with day 1, shall we? So, start the school year with a sense of apprehension. Okay, loading. Person sitting at ye olde computer, and here we go. So we've got minus 304 monies per day. So we're going to have to live off of these for a while. We are going to have to live off the grants and what they can give us. But that's not that much. 304 per day is good. Now that thing there is motivation. Look, so that green bar is how motivated they are. That's good. And look, in they come, look. They're coming in from over the sides. They are walking across the grass, which is somewhat annoying, but never mind. Never mind. Right, in come the staff. Where are the kids? The teachers really get in at 6:30. Wow. That's very diligent. Well done. Right, where are the children? There they are. They're all flooding in. Why don't you walk along the path? I gave you a path for this reason so you can walk along it. Now, let's take a look because they're all wearing their casual things, of course, because it's laid back. It's a laid back casual school. Let's take a look at what's going on. Sue Musica, you're going to school. You've got a little sort of medallion thing on. I like that. That looks good. Bonnie Byram wearing a sort of a checkered sort of jacket thing. Very nice. Let's take a look at you. Sung Nai, little red dress. Very lovely. It's all this is very good. Oh, check you out, Christopher Ryden. What's this? Some sort of mega bling going on. Okay, good. Well, let's rush them in and let's see how this is going to work. I have not done any of this, have I? Hang on. Schedules, because we don't want them all to be doing this at the same time, do we? So the freshmen can have an early break. Sophomores can have that. Juniors can have later. And seniors, we'll shift you that down, can have even later. So they can have a break at 12 until 2. So the seniors have a break at 12 and they eat at 2, which is possibly a bit late. It might be a bit late, but that's fine. They can eat at 1, so 11 and 1. The sophomores can eat at 12, and the freshmen can eat at 12 as well, because otherwise that's going to be quite difficult to coincide at the moment, because it doesn't really matter when they eat, actually. There's no canteen. So that's given them a bit of a break. So they've all got different break times. So not all going to be crowding the halls at the same time. School cleaning is looking good. They are all learning about things. There you go. That's it. You learn PE by sitting down at a chair. Yeah, that's the best way to learn all about sport. Not by going and doing it, but by having a man talk to you about it. Okay. So, oh, hang on. You're just hanging out. Is the lesson finished? Why are you just chilling out? Hanging out. Oh, look, hang on. Pause. Look, Nico Castell is crushing on my one true love. Oh, and who is it? Who is your one true love? Who is it, tell me? I need to know. Crushing on Rico Mosesgeld. Okay, where's that? Where are you? Where's Rico? There. Someone is watching me. Oh, this is beautiful. This is romance going on. Are you going to reciprocate their advances, or are you going to tell them to clear off? Is the teacher having words? We've researched 5 things. Nico Castell, Crush. Oh yeah, it was fine. Look, they got extra motivation from that. Oh, that's exciting, isn't it? And where did Rico Moz's gold go? Yeah, they're fine as well. They're absolutely fine. They're a bit hungry. That's the only thing that people are sort of complaining about right now. Okay, this is good. Right, I want to get to the end of day 1. I want to get to the end of day 1 just to sort of see what's going on. We've got that research done. So we could start doing this. I might do this at the end of the day or the start of the next day possibly. So trash cans and janitors. What else do we need to do for this? Research social skills. We could do that. I am also going to spend a bit of our money on fancy floors. There we go, because I want carpets in the corridors, please. And then we'll get social skills. Okay, I like the new research tree. It kind of forces you to focus your attention on certain bits rather than just going, well, just build anything. You can go in and go, right, well, okay, now we need that. You have to sort of apply a bit of tactics and go, right, we need that. Well, now I've got an accountant, we can do this. And now I've got this, we can have that. So, yeah, it makes you think about things a bit more rather than just going, right, I've got access to all the shiny things. Let's just go and do some stuff. Right, some kids are on break. Some kids are learning stuff and they're going to swap around. Okay, in come the builders for some reason. Oh, they've gone to the vending machine. Okay. Motivation is not great, is it? Motivation is not particularly good. So are you lot all hungry? Is that the issue? Oh, crikey, yeah, food. Food affects motivation, decreases over time, increased by eating. Evidently so. Okay. So they're starving. I mean, I have provided vending machines. There are vending machines available. Okay. Fancy floors. Done. And they're starving. They might have been the ones that haven't eaten yet. They might have been the ones that haven't actually had their lunch yet or whatever. Right. That's done and that's done. I'm thinking we might need to do this. We might need to build cafeterias and kitchens and cooks and things. Let's keep our money. Let's keep the money. What we can do is, let's build... Yes, we've got carpets. Hey, we got carpets. Let's have teal carpets. Teal carpets for everybody. Yay, look at the teal carpets. Right, get that done. The day will end, and I'm pretty happy. If we've got those teal carpets in, by the end of the day, I shall be very happy. Oh, there's mess. There's mess. We haven't got any cleaners because we haven't done that bit yet. We're going to do that tomorrow as well. More expense. Okay, surely it's coming to the end of the day. Are you all just going home yet? Come on, clear off. Go home. There's a bus. Oh, no, that's not a bus. That's a bin lorry. Get in that if you want. Maybe don't, unless you're a really rubbish student. Rubbish student? Anyway. So, yeah, okay. They're all going to go home at some point. Yeah, they just walk home. Okay, I would have thought there would have been a school bus or whatever. But, okay, that's fine. So, the day has ended. We're only going to lose 304 monies, which I'm pretty happy about. And we've got floor down. So that will help for sort of, you know, cleanliness and stuff because we've actually got carpet down, which is an improvement over our previous school's first effort, I believe, when we started this series, the previous series. So that's okay. But yeah, they are going to be struggling for food and day 1 has done. Right, let's pause time. And I think let's leave it there. We have done very well. And I think we've had a good look at the new sort of things as well. So I think we know where we need to go next time. We need to get cleaners. Because this place is a mess, because there's stuff there on the floor, someone's put a drink, or somebody couldn't hold their bladder or whatever, I don't know. There's sort of spilt stuff on the floor there. There's litter around the place, and, you know, the toilets need cleaning and stuff like that. So we'll get that done, and I believe we've unlocked some of the grant for that anyway. Yeah, so we've just got to hire janitors, put some trash cans down, and then I think food is important. We need to get a cafeteria in because the children are getting miserable because of it. Their motivation is low because they're all getting a bit hungry. So they need some proper food. Now that is going to cost a bit of money. That's going to cost because you have to buy cooks and cookers and put tables and stuff down. So yes, that is going to be prohibitively expensive. So we'll have to see about that. But yes, we'll do all that next time out. I'm very delighted to be back. I do like Academia. It's always a fun thing to play. It's just sort of fun and silly and kind of, yeah, it's light-hearted and it's really enjoyable. Hopefully you have enjoyed seeing it back. And yes, it is going to be back for a series. So yes, if you have enjoyed this, please do leave a like. It would be rather splendid if you could leave a like. And also, If you want to keep up to date with how we get on in academia with all the fancy new bits and bobs, then please do subscribe and you'll be able to see just, exactly what we get up to and what disastrous mistakes I can make and what stupid things we can get up to and all that kind of stuff. So yes, please do subscribe if you are not already done so. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Let's follow Matt Spence, aka Duke Nukem, as he chases after a dirty villain. There are a lot of angry people still. I don't know why. Never ever employ him, he's terrible. This place is full of rats. Timothy Robles with your kind of crazy eyes. You have tea leaves in for one of my shops.